Capricorn, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. Without further ado, let's get straight to your reading, my beautiful Capricorn. For those of you who are interested, I'm using a Mirror's Love Oracle to open the reading. And if you feel like you're in a twin flame connection, this is not your reading. This is a singles reading. I will be doing a twin flame reading in the next couple of days. Let's get straight to it, my beautiful Capricorn. Ooh, straight away, they have union. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? What are they meant to know? We have control. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Thank you so much. We have obstacles. Thank you so much. Anything further? I feel like there's a lot of exciting times coming towards you, a lot of fun times, but there is, travel. That's the energy I'm getting here. There's a lot of freedom that I'm feeling here for you, my beautiful Capricorn. Okay, I'm also using Doreen Virtue's Romance Angels to tell me what they'd like to talk about. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Thank you so much. We have wedding right next to union. I mean, you can't write this stuff, Capricorn. When you're feeling the energy, you're feeling the energy. So look what's coming towards you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please? Ooh, we have forgiving and learning. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides. You want that one. We have stay optimistic about your love life. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. They've asked me for one more, so I will give it. Thank you so much. We have playfulness. Okay, so definitely exactly what they're kind of indicating on either side. It's a similar story, okay? So let's see what they would like to talk about. So we'll start with union, okay? So you're calling in your soulmate, definitely using things like law of attraction. You may have even thought about in the past marrying somebody else, okay? You may have had a very high level commitment with somebody else here, and it in some way, it's interesting, it in some way, I feel like you may have been with someone in the past and you thought about it, about union with someone in terms of like wedding, but then you abandoned the idea. It's quite precise. I feel like you shied away from it. And maybe that's because of the other person's behavior or their control issues or something, because it feels like you felt like you were being nudged in the direction of being married to somebody and you weren't happy with it. Capricorn, if there's one thing, one energy I get from this card, it's a stubborn energy, okay? And Capricorn, you live life on your own terms. You march to the beat of your own drum. No one tells you what to do. Everything happens in the time that is comfortable for you, okay? But you may have felt like someone in the past tried to force you into a situation where you felt, no, I'm not ready for union. I'm not ready, okay? That's now you. It could be vice versa, but really I'm getting quite a strong energy that it was you, Capricorn, that kind of, you were undecided and you didn't want to be pushed into something that you're not happy with. You may have wanted to do the other things like move in with the person in question in the past, and perhaps even, you know, think about saving for a property together. But you feel, well, I'm getting an energy from this that you felt that that was more important and a bigger indication of your commitment to this person than exchanging wedding bands. Okay, now although marriage is important to you in some way, they're indicating here that it's not the be all and end all. Okay, there are bigger things that indicate your loyalty to a connection that are more grounded in reality. Okay, very practical things that show you're invested in a connection. That's what I'm getting for this card. But there is union to come in the future with this new person who's coming on in here. And And this one, there won't be any control issues with this one, just to let you know. This one feels a lot more free. There is a free-spirited energy about this, which is very exciting. Now, again, we got the control issues. There's something, it feels like someone from the past. Okay, it's a very past energy. I feel like this person may be at a bit of a distance from you. But they like to come in and out of your life. This person, they don't want to let you go, Capricorn. This is the energy I've got. Now, I will be talking about new love because that's what this is about. But there is a very strong energy from someone from the past who still lingers in your sphere. Energetically, they're still around. Now, that may be because whatever happened with you and this person in the past made you very aware of being controlled by other people. You don't like it. Nobody likes it. It's human nature not to like someone trying to control you. But this person in some way comes back on in, gives you the good chat, and makes you believe that perhaps you could try again or something. This person likes to feel like you're at their beck and call in some way. Now, of course, there's a shared history. Okay, when it was good, it was good. When it was bad, it was awful. And I know that's an obvious thing to say here. But this person, they like to be quite in control of their life. Now, I'm getting a secondary energy with this card, with the control card. And this is Spirit. Sorry, I just got an itch there. Spirit is indicating when you meet this new person, let it flow. Let it unfold naturally, okay? Don't try and... it's not that... It's like, try not to direct the way things go. Be a little bit more open to just going with the flow, okay? Because I really feel that you are very much involved in your finances right now, Capricorn. I've got a strong energy. They're showing me a pile of money. So actually, perhaps there is a pile of money coming towards you, or a new job or something. We're going to go deeper and find out. But I really feel that at the moment, you're keeping a control structure of your life by thinking about your money. And it feels like you're not sure if love is a factor. Even though it's coming on in, there's a question mark. They're showing me this pile of money, and it feels very much like you're in control of that at the moment. You don't like free falling, okay? You like to know where you're at. You like to know structure. You're practical. You like to know that your money is coming from a dependable source, that sort of thing. And I really feel that's the control that you've got going on in your life right now. And you're not sure if love even factors into your life at the moment, even though deep down it is something, once you've got your finances and the structure in place, it feels like then you're open to looking for love. But you may be a little bit surprised. Let's find out. Now, we have obstacles. A block in the road. So you may have been on a particular path here. I feel it's a financial path. And there may have an obstacle has come up here. Now, this could be to do with the job. As I'm touching this, they're saying stone cold. So perhaps you were looking for a job, and the path to looking for a new job has been blocked in some way, perhaps because there's lots of people going for the same thing, or there just isn't a lot out there at the moment, so it's gone stone cold. I'm not sure why they give me stone cold. But this is an obstacle to overcome, and overcome it you will, okay? They're indicating here you had a certain life plan, a life purpose, a journey that you could see from A to B, A to Z even, because you always think in the long haul, but something has got in the way, okay? So I'm not sure what that is just yet, what this block is, but there is some sort of... Now, normally, as this is a new love read, I would indicate that this is coming from love, because there could be a blockage there in some way. It feels very much you have to live in the now, Capricorn. It feels like something is blocking you from really planning way ahead into the future. And it feels like you're too busy seeing to this obstacle to even look for love at this moment in time. Okay, so I'm just giving it to you how I'm getting the energy. I don't feel like this is an obstacle in love at this moment. I feel like it is exterior obstacles that you're dealing with and having to have your attention elsewhere. And of course, just as I was saying to the Cancerian read, is a similar energy. I feel like that's when love comes in, when it's the most inconvenient, right? So now we have travel also. So you may be traveling to find new work, or you may be traveling for work and there is an obstacle. That's why you have to travel. You may have even planned a vacation here, but you're definitely on the move. There's a free-spirited energy here. You're trying not to have a care in the world, but you do have to resolve some issue. I feel like this obstacle requires a detour, okay? It doesn't block the whole vision of the horizon. You can go around it. So a detour, a little swerve will be possible to overcome whatever issue it is. So I don't feel it is the be-all and end-all of something. But travel is on the cards, and boy, do you need a rest, Capricorn. This energy, perhaps you meet this new person whilst traveling. They're showing me, this is quite a precise image, Capricorn. So they're showing me a fortune cookie, okay? And they're showing me someone has opened up the fortune cookie, and whatever is read on that message, it's something like you're going to refer back to this fortune cookie in the future and be like, damn, that fortune cookie was right. So if you've just recently had a fortune cookie or something, or, you know, one of those candies that are like a fortune cookie, and there was a little message inside, it could even be like, for me, they're showing me the image of a fortune cookie, but it could be some sort of candy that has a message inside, because they're showing me it on the side. It definitely looks like that sort of yellow beige kind of fortune cookie kind of color, but it could be a candy like it. If it's something with a message inside and you've opened that recently, whatever that message was, there's something about that that will be very true in your life, okay? It feels like a positive message to me, but they're giving me that. If that's you, then there's something precise in this message for you. So yeah, travel is very much featured between now and towards the middle of October, because this is the time period I've set. So either you're planning a vacation during this time or you're taking one. It feels like it's relevant to you meeting someone new. And we have wedding, okay? And it says this situation involves marriage. Now they're giving me two energies here. One is you meet someone who is married, Capricorn. I don't want to say that. Be mindful of this. I'm going to pull a card on this because I never really get that energy, but it feels like there is a bit of a frisson between you and someone who already has somebody. Now, Capricorn, I feel like you wouldn't go there because longevity doesn't feel like it's there. But that they're saying not for all, not for all. Actually, I'm going to pull a card on it. I don't normally pull a card straight away on it. Can you please clarify this energy from wedding that I'm getting? That someone is already married. Can you please clarify this? Ooh, yeah. Okay, so we got the 5 here, the 5 of Cups. So there is an abandonment thing going on here. Now this could be someone that you feel like you lost in the past there, and they're getting married. And there is still a frisson between you and this person, okay? Because the 5 of Cups is about feeling unloved after being abandoned by somebody. It may even be this person who tried to control you and try to push you into marriage, and you're like, I'm not ready. I'm doing all the other things like, you know, investing in our future, getting money to buy our first home, that sort of thing. And then they left the connection because they did not get what they want. And then you may hear that this person is moving on to marry somebody else. It feels like this other person has serious abandonment issues. They can never be alone. They hop from relationship to relationship, and you may hear of this, okay? There's still feelings between you and this person from the past. But just to be mindful, that is an energy I'm picking up. Do you want to give me one more? They just went again. So one more. Oof, yeah. So we got the Ace of Wands here. So the Ace of Wands is about someone that you felt rejected you, or there was some sort of false start in the relationship, okay? So it's kind of the same message they're giving me here. So someone from your past that you may have felt abandoned by. I'm not going to go into the energy of what happened there, because that could be a whole new reading is what I'm getting here. There's quite complex energy, but you may hear that they're moving on to another union. It feels like this person from your past is still in love with you, because Capricorn, is something about this person. They could not control you, and your conquest almost. The only way that they could get the power was to walk away from you. Okay, and that's why it was an abandoned relationship. Okay, that's one energy. It's not for all. It's very precise. Now, coming to the other energy I'm getting from this wedding card is that wedding is on the horizon for you and this new person who's coming on in. It will lead to a higher level commitment, if that's what you want. Now, there is a question mark over this, Capricorn. I really feel like there's something about you that's very maverick, okay, originality. I'm not sure if you want a traditional kind of wedding there, but it will lead to a union that is a higher level commitment. It will go the distance. Now, Capricorn, you'll be very into this person, but this person that you meet, this new person, will actually put you on a bit of a pedestal, okay? They'll be completely mesmerized by you, is what I'm getting. There's a huge magnetic attraction between you and this person, and it feels like this person, they really help support your career in some way. They're very career-minded, but they're very into supporting your career. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe they work in a similar industry as you, and they're being very supportive. They're very understanding, because perhaps you have to travel for work or something. They're very understanding, very supportive, very nurturing. Now we also have forgiving and learning. And it says here, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. There's something about the ghosts of the past revisiting here, Capricorn. And again, I feel like there is somebody from your past who does pop in from time to time, just to make sure that they still have a bit of a hold on you. It seems to go nowhere, is what they're giving me here. And this is the final residue, sort of this person's still slightly in your energetic field. You may have said that, yeah, I'm done and I'm done on that person. But there's something here that I feel like, because they walked away from you, there's something that there's still a little bit of, well, they're actually giving me, there's something missing. You may feel like you gave a piece of yourself to this person, because you don't often offer your love to such depth to people. You're very shrewd about who you give your energy and your love to. Not everybody is in your inner circle, okay? And this person got in, and as I get an energy that when it was good, it was awesome, okay? But when this person didn't get their way, there is kind of like an energy of a lot of passionate fighting between you both, clashes, very stubborn energy, perhaps another earth element, perhaps okay, I'm getting a heavy kind of Taurus energy here, but they could have a Taurus placement. So it feels like two people, very strong-willed. They have a lot of love for you, but I feel like, now, don't shoot the messenger, cross watchers or whoever. This is very precise. It's not for everybody, but I feel like the wedding, the idea of wedding, this person loves the idea of love, okay? They want the big white wedding. They want the rings. They want the big, whatever it is. They want the show. Okay, so anyway, they're indicating here that ghosts of the past come on in every so often, and you'll recognize the healing process once you have no emotional attachment to the memories. Okay, this person held you back, you feel, from either saving money. Perhaps this person liked to spend money. They held you back in some way. Maybe they had issue with certain career aspects. They didn't like. I feel like they wanted to have you in like cotton wool, and I'm not sure what that is. But they like you at their beck and call, and that's why they kind of come back on in. But definitely something needs to be released there. It's ever so slight, but it's still there. Okay, now we have stay optimistic about your love life, and it says positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Now, you may have been offering up thoughts of, visions and things like law of attraction, turning your visions into reality by using inspired action. So you may have been trying to get out there and, they're giving me initially, but then work you kind of buried your head in work here. And you're on the move. I just feel, Capricorn, you're on the move. You don't like to stay in one place all the time. You don't like to feel stuck. You like to be traveling towards your goals. And it feels like your love in general took a little bit of a backseat for a while. But those thoughts pop in every so often. And you're really on it. It feels like you're really manifesting, and it was coming closer and closer. You probably even didn't realize how close you were to meeting someone new, and then an obstacle hit, and you've had to focus on that. That's what they're giving me here. But it's going to be very victorious. It's going to be successful. We have a victory wreath here, right there, next to this statue. Now they're indicating again that this person, this new person who's coming on in, they will put you on a bit of a pedestal. They will worship you. Now, Capricorn, I don't know how excited you're going to be about being worshipped. I mean, it's nice for a little while, but sometimes it may get a little bit sort of like, go and do your own thing, because there is an independence here. Okay, so just be mindful of that, about the balance that's tips in this relationship that's coming towards you. But it'll be very fruitful. This person, they would support you to the moon and back. Okay, so that's what they're giving me here. If you've thought about giving up on love, or that love tends to be very controlling, and in some way, this new person coming on in is about to change everything. Okay, they're very free-spirited, and they may even help you sort of lighten up a little bit about work, and see the future in a little bit more of a carefree way. We have playfulness. Okay, and it says, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Capricorn, ever since this major relationship that you've had in the past that didn't go so well, you may have come across different people that you thought about dating. It may have been, a week here, a couple of months there, everything like that. It felt like everybody you tended to meet had some sort of very heavy baggage, and you started to get a bit jaded with love and the idea of love, and you're like, well, I thought love was supposed to be fun. So I get an energy of you may have abandoned it for a while, going, well, I mean, everybody out there is just somehow damaged, and they're giving me an energy, it's heavy, and it feels stuck because it's not right. Okay, the right person coming on in, it will feel like a breeze. Okay, you'll be very free-spirited with this person. You'll travel lots of places. This is, a lust for life kind of person. And again, they're giving me this indication that this person will support your dreams a lot. Okay, Capricorn, I feel like you will support theirs, but your mission is, whatever it is you do, this person almost, I don't like to say this, they'll be very independent themselves, but they kind of sometimes take a little bit of a backseat and raise you up. And that's nice and everything, but make sure there's a little indication here to maintain the balance, okay? Because when things tip in one way or another, there is a potential for one person overgiving and feeling resentment, okay? So just be mindful of that to keep it all in balance, because this person, it looks like this person will absolutely worship you. So we're just going to go to, just put this here, the White Witch Tarot to gain an overall energy. Oh, wow. See, this is how direct. I love Capricorn readings because sometimes you're just like so direct. Like, boom, I want those cards. No faffing about. Show me the cards. So we have the Hierophant. Interesting. The Union card. Marriage. I mean, you can't even... Wow. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? What do they need to know? Thank you so much. And we have the Hangman. So, interesting. So we have the Hierophant, Justice, and the Hangman. So interesting, I was talking about that balance. That's right in the center there. So we have Hierophant. Now this is the protagonist energy, Capricorn. So this is Taurian energy that I was talking about earlier. But this is about traditional, conventional ideas of partnering up in unity, okay? Coming together as, you know, in union or in a wedding, a high-level commitment relationship. It's on your mind, okay? Now, this could be it's on your mind because although it's not for everybody, as I said, that message, someone from your past looks like they are tying the knot with somebody else or in a very high level commitment where they just got engaged or something. And it's got you all up in your head thinking about the coulda, shoulda, wouldas, or what you see for your future. Now, the Hierophant is also about higher learning. So perhaps you're looking back at some situations and learning from them, but I really feel like you could be learning something new for your craft, whatever it is that you do. You could be pairing up with some sort of institution, you know, or seeking out a tutor. It could be online. It could even be like YouTube videos or something like that, where whatever it is you do, you're learning a few more skills here in order to push yourself around this obstacle, because I really feel this obstacle is the blockage that they're indicating here for me. As you can see, there is a skull right in the center over the keys. So this is a connection to the Death card, okay? Big changes need to happen here. There needs to be a rebirth of a situation to unblock part of, I feel like it's part of the knowledge, okay? The knowledge you seek, it's all in your head here. Perhaps you feel like, although you're a good communicator, perhaps you're seeking out more knowledge to be a better communicator, because the keys are over the mouth there. It could also be that this person from the past comes in to talk about their high-level commitment, and you start to say things that you should have said a long time ago, okay? That sort of rebalances the whole situation. Stuff that you've kept silent on for a long time. And perhaps there's some sort of closure there. But with this Hierophant card, you may be seeking financial advice as well, because it really feels like it's... sorry, I'm just readjusting myself. I hurt my leg a couple of weeks ago and occasionally I get a cramp. So I'm just moving. So you may be... I feel like it's financial. Okay, you may be seeking some sort of financial advice or something to navigate your way around a potential, well, a current obstacle that has the potential to be serious, but I really feel it isn't. You actually swerve it, and things sort of free up for you, okay? Now, also with the Hierophant card, the energy that's propelling you forward here, your future self will thank you for what you're learning at the moment to do with your career, because it ascends you in your career. You're going up the career path, as it were, and you're learning to do what you love and make money from doing what you love. They're highlighting the fish head here, and whenever you see a fish head, it connects to the Page of Cups in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. It pops out of the cup. It's a surprise. Now, often the surprise is new love coming on in, but also it could be an apology. So I feel like you may be receiving an apology from this person from the past, because someone definitely comes to speak their truth. But also new love pops in, which gives you a wonderful conundrum. It feels like you're moving towards a higher level commitment with somebody who is balanced, not like this person from the past who tried to control things, get their own way, but also something that leads to happiness. You're done with waiting. That's the energy I'm getting, okay? You're done with anyone who's selfish and tries to monopolize your time, as well as the energy I'm also getting. Now we have the Justice card. This is in the antagonist position. So this is a little bit of a resistance energy, okay? It's Libran energy, and it's out of balance when it's in this particular position in the spread. So you may have dealt with someone who was very unfair to you, very unjust, perhaps even dishonest about something, or try to make you do something in a dishonest way, okay? Push you into doing something you didn't want, and used, because they're really highlighting the swords here. So it was verbal. It feels like they tried to push you or trick you perhaps into marriage or a high level commitment or something that you were not too happy with. okay? But this person is coming towards you to speak their truth. There is a conversation that is about to happen. 2 swords on this card, so there is a two-way conversation that rebalances the whole thing, okay? So it may also... This is a reveal. When you get the Justice card, something comes to the surface. Someone speaks their truth, and it leads to like a cause and effect. It's almost like it snips, because they're showing me this now, it's almost like it snips any strings that may be left from this person from the past. If they've got any ounce of coming back into your life and sort of going, hey, missed you. I know it's been like 8 years since we last spoke, or I know it's been like 6 months since we last spoke and I last came in, but I've been missing you every day. Sure, whatever. It feels like it finally cuts those ties, okay? Whatever truth comes to the surface. I think, Capricorn, it's the fact that this person's gone into a higher level commitment, and really, you know, deep down, your intuition is telling you that this person still loves you, okay? You know that. But it feels like it sets you free. This conversation sets you free. It rebalances the whole situation, but you have to, it's an energy of you have to get over the unfairness of the whole situation, okay? Now, there could also be some sort of legal issue that you may be dealing with, or contracts or something to do with work, or to do with, I feel it's to do with work, okay? That you may be sorting out before you can move forward towards your happiness. Now we have the Hangman. So it feels like you may have been waiting around for something to do with the work. You may have been waiting for results on the work front. This is an energy I'm getting here. I in no way feel, Capricorn, that you were waiting for anyone in the past. I don't feel that energy at all. Nobody hangs around waiting for the past. Definitely not a Capricorn. Forward only for Capricorn is what I'm getting, but sometimes they pop on in and it gives you a little bit of a conundrum, something to think about, but that's all about to be rectified here. With the Hangman energy, especially this is the unified position, so this is the overall outcome. You're getting a new perspective, you're learning something new in order to use that wisdom to reach up and have a breakthrough and finally grab a chance at happiness, okay? As you can see, it's very suffocating under here. You may have felt very stuck, you know, thoughts about pain in the past, how someone actually, you know, tried to pick out of you. That's what they're giving me, someone picking out of you. Now, I'm not saying henpecked, but that's the energy I'm getting here. Now, male or female, this is not a gender-specific reading. It's about the energy, but I feel like, you know, you're done with all the bickering. You're done with feeling suffocated. You're done with feeling stuck. And you're making that breakthrough. Whatever that comes to the surface here is very strong wisdom. It allows you to see that new perspective so you can reach up. As you can see, the skull appears here also. An indication that the breakthrough happens. Okay? Unblockage. The obstacle is removed. And that hand reaches up towards the sun. So, the sun obviously embodies the sun card and is about happiness, a joyous outcome, and success. Your long-term happiness there. And freedom. They're just giving me the word freedom. Now, I don't know if this is for somebody in particular, but they just gave me an image of, I think it's Mel Gibson in Braveheart when he goes, freedom. They just gave me that image. So either you've been talking about that film recently, or it came to your mind as I said freedom and then I've just said it, or perhaps you've just watched that, well, I've just said you've just watched that film, or maybe even this new person that you meet is Scottish, I'm not sure, although Mel Gibson is not Scottish. They gave me that image for a reason. So if it resonates for you in some way, then there's something in this message for you. But you're finally rising up there to gain your happiness, and you deserve it. As you can see, justice. If you overcome the energy, you deserve. You get what you deserve, okay? And you deserve happiness. It's a win-win situation for you, Capricorn. Once you overcome, you see this new perspective on this, either on the past or that you deserve love, okay? Because you're about to get what you truly deserve. Now we're just going to go deeper. I'm going to the Light Seers Tarot to gain a little bit more of the information. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Ooh, there we go. Ooh. I mean, I'm just getting an energy, even though the cards just became really difficult. It's like, I feel like you're dealing with a very difficult person, Capricorn, or maybe you're making things very difficult for the person in the past. It just became like you're trying to maneuver something, okay? And the energy just went into my hands with the cards. So I'm not sure what that is, but they're drawing me to the obstacle. So perhaps this is a tricky thing that you're dealing with, this obstacle, and actually that's the energy you're trying to embody and harness at this time. But as you can see, the Queen of Wands, Leo energy, you're being feisty. You're dealing with it, okay? This is about you having confidence, self-assurance, knowing your worth, standing in your power. They're also indicating here, Capricorn, luck is on your side. They're showing me the black cat there, okay? Now I know it's a Leo energy, but the black cat is symbolic of luck, for me anyway. I know different people have different ideas of black cats, but for me, very, very lucky. And a lot of wisdom there also. A lot of inner power, but also independence, okay? So I really feel like you're sitting in your power. But they were giving me an energy, Capricorn, of no matter the circumstances, you always bring the magic, okay? Even if there's an obstacle in the way, you have a magical way of maneuvering yourself around it and coming out on top. The Queen of Wands knows her worth, and she pretty much, you know, does everything that she wants to achieve. She achieves it. She's got a lot of passion, strong emotion, a lot of fire here, and it feels like you're winning, okay? Now, I'm also getting an energy that this person who's coming on in here for you, I do have Taurus energy, but that's really strong. I feel it's from the past. I feel they're coming in to have a conversation with you, but this new person could possibly be a Leo or have a fire element, Aries, Leo, Sag. Perhaps even Sag, because it's quite this person's quite free-spirited and, you know, a bit of a nomadic kind of person, but they want to settle down. Now again, male or female is not about gender, it's about the energy there. But this is about knowing your worth, okay? Not only in your work, but in love. And now that you know your worth, because I feel like this person tried to control the situation in the past, it may have chipped away at your wonderful ego, and to try and keep you to stay with them. But this is, they just give me an energy. This card here is about, you know what you want, Capricorn. Now you've decided, you know. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? What do they need to know regarding new love? There we go. There it is. Two of Cups. We have a union coming on in here. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? What do they need to know regarding... Oof. New start. Okay. So... here we go. We have Queen of Wands, as I said there. You are knowing what you want and you're going after it, okay? You're finally having this breakthrough. It's a bit of an aha moment as well for you there. Two of Cups. You've decided that you want a union, okay? When this new person comes in towards you, it will lead to some higher level commitment. It is soulmate energy. The Two of Cups is often very romantic love. It will lead to some sort of proposal, and you know, when you get this card, it indicates a higher level commitment that will lead to some sort of marriage, okay? Whether that's traditional or not, could be a hand fasting, because they're really highlighting the hands for me, and when they do that, I get some sort of hand fasting, okay? But this is very energized, a lot of electricity here. But interestingly enough, it's also over the Justice card. So they're indicating here that this person from the past that you were dealing with comes in with some news that they have also partnered up, okay? So just be wary. This message is not for all. This is just for some, but they're indicating that here. But you've got better to come. So if they thought that they were going to try and hurt you, karma is a bitch. Can I just say that? Because I feel like this Justice and it being in this position, it feels like this person from the past wants to come in and hurt you with that, because they still have feelings for you, Capricorn, and they could not control you to do what they wanted. Okay, so I'm just giving you that heads up for what the energy I'm getting here. But moving forward, you're going to be partnering up with somebody. I really feel like this person's at the top of their game. It really feels actually very refreshing. Now we have the Eight of Pentacles, and it is in the reverse, okay? So you've been doing a lot of repair work, and you may be, you know, just thinking about your finances. You're being ambitious, okay? So just whilst you're thinking about being ambitious and getting everything sorted and investing in yourself, along comes this wonderful new start in love, okay? It feels like a fresh slate. And that's when Spirit sends on in your soulmate. The Fool is a leap of faith, okay? It's a fresh new hope for a wonderful new adventure. A path opens up for love for you, and you start to see this wonderful new beginning. I feel like your heart, your very beautiful, pure heart is now on offer for love, okay? You're taking a risk, leaping into the unknown, as it were. After a period of investing in yourself and being ambitious, you know, getting a structure in your life that involves finances, because they were showing me that pile of money there, okay? Now we're just going to go to the Fountain Tarot to gain a little bit more detail about what's going on here. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. Okay. Four of Swords. Okay. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Ooh, they're basically telling you to be ready to act. Divine timing with the Fountain card. Thank you so much. Ooh, and this card is in this way. Look at that. It's all coming together. Eight of Coins. Oh, interesting. They asked me to go one more, so I will. Or maybe they want it matched. Normally I do three. Thank you so much. Can't tell how they want this. I'm going to take it like this. Okay. I'm going to pull another card because I couldn't tell on the energy of that one how to receive. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? What do they need to know regarding the Queen of Swords in the reverse? Can you please clarify? Queen of Swords in reverse. Please clarify. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. So, Four of Swords in the reverse is the first card you got here. This is basically you're ready to act, okay? They're asking you to be ready to act. After a period of anxiety, you know, you may have been restless when it comes to this, to love or to a higher level commitment. I really feel it's something that you feel comes as like an icing on the cake, okay? Or a cherry on the top. I really feel you approach relationships, or this is the energy I'm getting from a person, whoever I'm tuning into. I'm getting an energy of you like to have everything sorted before you think about high-level commitment, marriage, that sort of thing. You like to have your job sorted, a home sorted, structure, dependability, groundedness, okay? Someone who you feel is loyal. And then, and only then, do you go, okay, I'll think about marriage, okay? So it really feels like you're ready to act, but it took a long time for you to get there mentally, okay? With that, with the swords, okay? Also, Spirit were with you every step of the way. They're really highlighting this little black bird to me. That's an indication that Spirit was with you all the way, but you may have felt at times that you were alone, okay? So they want you to know that you are not alone. Just because you didn't see them doesn't mean they weren't there, okay? They just want you to be aware of that. Now we have the Fountain card. So this is a breakthrough, as you can see. Just when you're just being one with the universe, being one with your surroundings, being one with your friends. We are all energy, and once you're just focused on being you, there is the breakthrough, okay? As you can see, we got the infinity sign here. There are infinite possibilities for you to meet this person and come to unity with this person, okay? Divine timing is at play here. Very much so. When you get this card, it's faded. This is the only card like this in this particular deck. And it is about trusting in the process. The universe is lining things up for you behind your back. You are in the right place right now where you're meant to be. Okay, so acknowledge that there will be this breakthrough. We're just getting a little bit of energy joining us, the candle flickering there. They're acknowledging here that it's time to divinely sort of guide your person, your soulmate, towards you. Now, they're indicating here the 8 of Coins. Now, this is about mastering your craft, okay? Isn't it interesting? Isn't it interesting? You got the 8 of Pentacles crossed by the 8 of Pentacles, one in reverse and one in the upright. So it looks like, you know, being very ambitious, trying to get something sorted, but also doing the repair work that is needed, investing in yourself. That is what is needed. And then you have the new start, okay? And then along to clarify it is 8 of Pentacles in the upright. You've mastered your craft. You're mastering craft. You've learned something. As I said, you either were pairing up with some sort of institution or doing online courses. You know, you're being the best at who you are in your job. Okay, everything's slotting into place there. The final pieces are slotting into place to overcome or even swerve around this obstacle that was in the way. Everything is coming together. You're enjoying yourself, enjoying your employment. It really feels like, after a period of feeling like it wasn't going right for you, everything is coming together. It's slotting into place. The missing piece. Now, we also have the Queen of Swords, okay? So when I got the Queen of Swords, I have to say, it really feels like this person from the past makes an entrance, okay? This is when they want to come in and they're going to communicate. You may have been out of contact for a while, silent for a while, okay? But this energy here, look how you and this person are so different. You've got fire, you've got passion, you've got energy. This person's in the reverse, cold, rigid. There's something unkind about this person, but also there is a dishonesty that comes to this person, comes with this person from the past, okay? This person, it feels like they come, just when you're getting it all together, they want to come on in to make sure that they've still got some sort of control over you, because they're really highlighting this control card again for me. Okay, so they're going to come in and communicate something. They won't tell you the whole situation. They will give you a little bit of information just to let it sort of fester in your mind. You know, those people who just give you a little crumb of a scenario and then you're left to figure out the rest for yourself. And isn't it true that our imagination creates something far worse than it could be in reality, okay? So this person's very clever at mind games. This is what I'm getting here. It feels like, I have to say it, Capricorn, they do it a little bit. There is a brutality with this person. They feel like you didn't commit to them when they wanted it. And I mean commitment as in you didn't bow down to marriage when they wanted it. So there is a little bit of cruelty here where they feel like they were the victim, okay? Because there's something about the hangman here that they feel they are the victim. So they're a little bit lost in their ego right now. At the center of this person, I feel that they are generally a nice person, a beautiful heart. There's a little bit of woundedness, something about abandonment issues from the past when we clarified that Hierophant, that wedding card. Something about abandonment issues. There's a lot of pain with this person and they're projecting, just so you're aware. Now we also have the Death card. The Death card is Scorpionic energy, so there has to be a big change here. Endings bring new beginnings. You need to move on from this person in the past. Just when everything is working out for you, they come back on in. And you don't need that. So there is a moving on. Transformation has to happen so that you can rebirth the situation for something more successful. Okay, like the phoenix from the ashes. It feels like if a rebirth doesn't happen, you're going to stay stuck there. And you don't want to waste your time forever, right? Because the hangman is there. And the hangman, they're indicating a timer, yeah. So if you see the hangman, can you see? It looks like it's situated in a timer. Nobody waits forever, okay? And this person, it's too late. It feels like it's too late for this person in the past. You're moving on. And I don't imagine you ever waited for this person ever. but this person feels like you may have waited for them and likes to come on in and have some sort of control still. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please? Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. Okay, thank you so... Ooh, that was quite a burst of energy. Okay, let me see if I can take those. My wrist did not click out. They want that one. Have I picked that up right? Yeah. Okay. Looks like, yeah, looks like they want these ones. So I'm just going to move a little bit of stuff around here so we can get them all. Okay, so we have, let's see how we'll read this. Okay, we'll leave those there. So we have the Eight of Swords, okay? This is, whenever this person comes on in, it feels like, they put you all up in your head about the past. Could we have been together? Should we have been together? Do they really love me? Yes, they do, okay? There's no doubt about that. But it's to keep you stuck. This is a self-imposed restriction as it comes after communication from this person. Okay, the Eight of Swords is about, you know, cutting yourself off, feeling like there is some sort of threat to your psyche. Okay, it makes you question everything. But if that figure, the tradition of this figure is, if you could, she can take her hands from under those binds and take off the blindfold. The swords are pointed down. There's no threat there, but there's also no communication, no proper communication with this person from the past. They just like to come on in there to raise some questions in your head. They're showing me that relationship, okay, the separation. Oh. Now they've given me a secondary energy here. The secondary energy is they're going to tell you about this union with someone else, but they're thinking of splitting up. They're separating. But it feels like this person does this they like to create arguments. I'm going to have to pull a separate card on that card because there's something here that's a little bit fishy, I have to say. But you're getting what you truly deserve, Capricorn, and it will be completely leveled out, okay? Recalibrated. You'll be back in balance as this truth comes out. It feels like you recognize we were never meant to be. It wasn't meant to be us. There's no loyalty, I feel, here with this person, okay? It just feels like they want what they want, and they want it now. That's the energy I'm getting, okay? But this Libra card energy, it will calibrate everything. Now, I've got to go because there's quite a few. Queen of Pentacles, yeah. They've got nothing new to offer. There's just conflict, okay? This is obviously for the, I'll show you. Queen of Pentacles, they've got nothing to offer. This person turns up in the reverse all the time, okay? This person is also financially dependent. Okay, they like the good life. I think I mentioned at the beginning, they like a certain lifestyle. I'm going to put these up here. They like a certain lifestyle, and they felt that you would have given that lifestyle. You earn good money, and this person looked to you to be looked after. Just going to say that, Capricorn. A lot of obstacles. Look, number 5 and wands, 5 of Wands. It feels like obstacles, challenges with this person. They do it for sport. They enjoy the drama. This person's got a lot of drama going on with them. And it's almost like they like to pitch people off each other, like, you have a rival, okay, for my affection. So it's kind of that energy. It's very childish, very immature. Release it. Release the devil energy, okay? So this is moving on, leaving that behind, cutting the cords, cutting the control. Same message over again, cutting that control there. Because this person is in a toxic cycle, perhaps even verbally abusive. The way that they play mind games, it's abusive, okay? So it really feels you need to cut ties with this person. Yeah, again, we got the Death card. Same message, okay? They're really highlighting that once you rebirth and move on from this situation, there's going to be a lot of peace. Look at that flag there. It's the white rose, so it's peace. Rejuvenation, peace after conflict, You don't need that. And once you do that, there will be no choice. Look at that. Seeing things very clearly with this person. 7 of Cups in the reverse. Illusions end and you restore some sense of what is right. Okay? Because it feels like this person really, they love the drama. Love it so much. We got the 9 of Swords. Okay? So it's interesting. Of course, it is a bit of a nightmare. Okay? It causes a lot of anxiety. Yeah. Perhaps you wish this person could have been the person, but there is a letting go. There's a very strong energy with this person from the past. It feels like they're hijacking the new love energy. They like to be in control. Okay, now we got the Ace of Swords. So this is a new conversation or a conversation with someone new here. You're going to gain a lot of clarity. Once you find out what is going on and you get this communication, as you can see, it opens you up, opens your crown chakra. You have your aha moment. It will be very victorious. It allows someone new to come on in, okay? Allows you to communicate with someone new. Okay, so they're indicating here with this cloud, after a tumultuous time, the universe actually brings you on in someone new. For, you'll be speaking to someone new there. It will lead, it's very fertile sort of relationship. It will lead somewhere to a lot of growth. We got the 8 of Wands in the reverse, okay? So there is a frustration here, perhaps about travel problems, because when we get the 2 cards together, there is an indication of travel problems, and it feels like you meet this person traveling, this new person traveling, although this old person is hijacking. I really don't like this person's energy. We're just going to go, Spirit, thank you so much. I'm truly grateful for the messages so far. Could you please clarify the new person coming on in? What's going on there? Could you please clarify the new person? Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. Queen of Cups. Yeah, look at that. Someone who is very supportive of you. Someone who is balanced, who's harmonious. Perhaps Cancerian energy. Someone who nurtures your connection and supports you every step of the way. They almost, as I said, put you on a bit of a pedestal. They see you as the prize. Okay, not a gender specific reading, male or female, it's about the energy. Okay, and the Queen of Cups there, looking at this object here like you're the gift, the prize here. And so it could have a water element. I think I mentioned that before. I feel a heavy water element, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio perhaps. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but if I didn't, I'm mentioning it now because I'm feeling it. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please talk about the new person who's coming on in? So interesting, the Emperor. Now, Capricorn, when I see a spread like this, I think that you're in your head trying to make a decision, whether you want the person from the past or whether you want the new person. And I know there's going to be a lot of you screaming at the screen right now saying, no, I don't want the past person. But why is the Emperor turning up in reverse? Okay, this person's immature. They have problems with power. They have a bit of an ego. It's almost like verses. You've got communication right down the center here. This Ace of Swords is right down the center. And it's communication between the two before you make your decision. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. And justice is right in the center. Ooh, they said something very sharp, Capricorn. I'm going to tell you what it is. Don't shoot the messenger when I give it to you. But it's like, whichever decision you decide to make, you get what you deserve. Okay, Capricorn? So it's either the wonderful new person who seems to be very imbalanced and wants to give you their all, support and nurture, and the Emperor who feels like they're, you know, a little bit childish, bit of an ego, want what they want when they want it now, kind of the sort of person who kind of wants everyone to want them. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, or do everything for them. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Now, that's not everybody. This is a very precise message for somebody. Just so the cross watchers, they're not. 6 of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so it feels like with the Six of Wands in reverse, you may feel like giving up on it's interesting. It feels like you may feel you feel like you're giving up on something that did not work in the past. So yeah, I feel like you may quit on the. Let's clarify that. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. The Hierophant in reverse. I mean, this is a joke, right? Wow. So it feels like you're not ready, perhaps, for a high-level commitment at this moment in time. You're dealing with this obstacle first. You see your options, but you're not willing to push through and make a decision right now. You may delay it, okay? But this person, it feels like, as you can see, this person is either coming out of this high-level commitment and coming towards you. I don't feel like you're ready for that either, okay? It's so interesting to get the two together. The Hierophant is so prevalent in your reading. It's crazy. It's like you're trying to decide whether you want a high-level commitment or not. It feels like, Capricorn, I'm going to tell you exactly what it feels like. Nobody tells you what to do. And you will not be pushed by anybody. So you're not making a decision on anything right now. You'll do it in your own time. And because this person from the past, they really try and push you. So it feels like you're like, no, don't you dare tell me what to do. Okay. Now I'm just going to go one more. Can you please indicate this new person? What's happening with this new person who's coming on in? I know it seems quite complex, but Spirit, could you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? Wheel of Fortune. Okay, fate steps in, okay? So it looks like there'll be a turning point here, and luck is on your side. When we got the Wheel of Fortune, it suggests, you know, you're going to take a risk, I feel like, on new love. It's going to be a gamble either way. It's in the center. It's risky business, Capricorn, and you don't like risk. So there's going to be, whatever way you decide, they're indicating it's going to be risky. But you have a choice. I think they're leaving it up to free will. Okay, whether you choose between these two people. You can see what's going on here. Even if you look up every one of these cards and how they've shown up, you can see it's a choice. And you're not ready to make your decision yet, Capricorn. And nobody, not even Spirit, is going to force you. But there is wonderful new love on its way for you. And it is an option for you. So I guess you get to decide what's going on there. So they said have a look. Yeah, have a look at the bottom. The Chariot. You've got two directions that you can choose from here, okay? You get to decide. You're steering the ship, as it were, in the direction that you choose. So it's time to take action and make a change for the better. But it seems to be up to you. I have to say it, Capricorn. I cannot give you anything more because they're giving me the same story again. So it feels like a decision. Okay, my beautiful Capricorn, I have to leave it there, and I will give you a Wisdom of the Oracle to close the reading before we end. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please help my beautiful Capricorn? What do they need to know regarding... Woo! This is spicy energy. I gotta say it, Capricorn. Very, very feisty. And we have building blocks, and it is in the reverse. Okay? Also, I'll just show you in the upright. It's number 28. And when you reduce it, number 28, 2 plus 8 is 10, which are endings and new beginnings, okay? Which seems to be what this is all about here. But building blocks, I'm going to have a look at it. Now, it feels like perhaps you're not ready to make building blocks with anybody at the moment. Something about blocks, you know, we got the obstacle there, blocking the road. So building blocks, it feels like everything seemed like it was coming together, and then something had to stop. Your attention had to go elsewhere. So we're just going to read from the book, as I wouldn't want to tell you anything wrong. 28, and you get it in the reverse. Okay, so the protection message is, now is the time to address the cracks in the foundation of your life. Perhaps your values have changed and it's time to strengthen your convictions and let go of the things that no longer serve the vision you have for your life. Or perhaps you choose to ignore the signs that a situation or agreement you have entered into is not right for you. Remove the rotten pieces and reinforce your core moral strength and integrity. Now is the time for your rigorous honesty, for you're called to renovate and upgrade your consciousness. You will be so happy when you do. Spirit has a spectacular blueprint for your life far beyond your imagination. Don't be afraid to replace what's not solid. Okay? So definitely some sort of spiritual practices going on there as well with that Hierophant card. But yeah, seems to clarify, you know, strengthening your conviction and letting go of things that no longer serve the vision that you have for your life. Whether that's a question over higher level commitment or marriage, it seems like you're undecided here. Maybe you're in and out. Sometimes you're thinking you're going to do it, and other times you're like, you're not ready. I'm just going to get a trinket before we go. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? Woo! So we have a tree. So that is an indication of the Hangman. Okay? So that is some sort of wisdom is learnt, some sort of knowledge is learnt in the situation that allows you to get a different perspective, have a breakthrough, and reach up for your happiness. There is a lot of growth here. Okay? A lot of growth. They actually just said olive tree to me. So perhaps, olive tree. I mean, what are the chances that you're listening to this video under an olive tree? I'd say pretty slim. I'm not sure what olive tree is. Perhaps, oh, this is quite precise. Perhaps someone has an olive grove or an olive tree. There's something about olive oil coming from, it's like a process. Perhaps it's someone you know or something. That's quite precise. So yeah, something about olive tree. Anyway, if that resonates in some way, then there's something in this message for you. But also we have the foot. Okay, so basically I feel like you're on the move for sure. And there's a lot of travel involved with that foot. So perhaps you're arranging some sort of travel, or you meet this new person when traveling. But it feels very free-spirited, okay? Nomadic almost. Yeah, very free-spirited person. It takes the first step and it's up to you. They want you to take a leap of faith. With that foot, they want you to take a leap of faith for something new. Obviously, it's your choice. But they're asking it to be on the Wheel of Fortune. There's some gamble here. Take a chance. There's a gamble. The time is right for a gamble. So whatever that is, it feels like you got to release any toxic patterns and move forward. Take a risk. The first step is up to you. That's what they're giving me here. Okay, my beautiful Capricorn, I have to leave it there, even though it seems unresolved, but I have to give you what they're giving me for the time frame that I've set. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message, and it lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Thank you so much, my beautiful Capricorn. Love and light.